Coming up on Timber Creek today,
we recognize VASE state finalists.
We remind you about upcoming spring break dress-up days.
And we shine a light on the TCHS Sky Dancers and Violet Bells, who swept the floor at their first dance competition of their contest season.
All ahead on Timber Creek today.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Brooke Deering.
And I'm Andy Shenoy.
And this is Timber Creek Today. The annual Region Visual Arts Scholastic Education Association Event Contest, or VASE, was held last Saturday, February 22nd at Timber Creek. This year, the art department had 37 works of art advance to the state VASE competition. The jury selected the top 10% of artworks, which received a 4, to advance to the state level of competition. The state event this year will be held in San Marcos on Friday, April 24th through Saturday, April 25th at San Marcos High School. Let's take a look at how some of these advancing pieces look.
Basically, it's just a competition for all the people in art to have their stuff judged by people who have been artists or have careers in artwork. The thing I love about this competition every year is just seeing everybody's artwork from all over, because a lot of times a lot of the artwork at Timber Creek might be really similar. Whereas when you see people's artwork from other schools, you see completely fresh things that you've never thought of, and it's really cool.
Are you interested in traveling and seeing world-famous buildings such as the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Vatican? Senora Briggs will be hosting the Spain and Italy trip next year during spring break. The trip will leave on Saturday, March 13th, 2021, and students will return home Saturday, March 20th. Students will spend the first 4 days in Madrid and leave for Rome on day 5. If you're interested, go visit Senora Briggs' room in S113 for more information on how to register for this amazing trip.
For seniors who are interested in technical science or engineering, the National Society of Black Engineers at Lockheed Martin Aeronautics will be handing out 3 scholarships, each totaling $1,000, to qualified students in the DFW area. The scholarship deadline is April 17th. Be sure to check it out on the Talon for more information on the scholarship opportunity.
The Timber Creek Sky Dancers and Violet Bells swept their first competition of the season last Saturday, February 22nd. The MA competition was held at Birdville High School, where both Violet Bells and Sky Dancers competed. The Sky Dancers won overall grand champs, while the Violet Bells won second overall grand champs. The JV team beat out varsity and studio teams. Timber Creek took home the biggest awards of the day, which was never happened for both teams at one competition. Let's take a quick look at this incredible accomplishment.
Coming up on Timber Creek Today.
Mason Howard brings you up to speed with national news.
And later, Nathan Hicks discusses new Pixar film, Onward.
All ahead on Timber Creek Today.
Hey Falcons! Severe weather is any hazardous condition caused by thunderstorms, high winds, flooding, or tornadoes, and they're all considered. That's why during a severe weather situation, we need to follow these procedures to stay safe. Outside classes, including portables, need to head into the school building. Do not be outside during severe weather conditions. Proceed to a designated safe area. Safe areas are indicated by this sign. Make sure you shut the door behind you. Get into a protective posture. Get on your knees, put your forehead on the floor, and put your hands around your head. Then wait until the all clear sign is called. Severe weather can be dangerous, but by following these procedures, you and everybody else around will be all right. Remember, Falcons, it is our responsibility to keep safe. Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
Welcome back. Now we'll throw it to Mason Howard with national news.
Hi, I'm Mason Howard, and here's the top national news stories for this week. The Democratic primaries head to South Carolina this weekend as Bernie Sanders continues to build momentum following his win at the Nevada caucuses. Sanders won last week's contest with 46% of caucus goers choosing him. Second place was former Vice President Joe Biden, who had only 20% of the caucus. Biden has been expecting to do well during this next round in South Carolina, but recent polls have seen his numbers slip in total voters and black voters specifically. We'll be watching the results in tomorrow's primary, which comes just about 4 days before March 3rd Super Tuesday primary, in which 14 states, including Texas, will hold their primaries. Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of rape and sexual assault Monday morning after more than 30 hours of deliberations from jurors. Weinstein was hospitalized immediately following the reading of the verdict for what his attorney called significant medical issues that had Weinstein using a walker throughout the trial. Sentencing is expected to begin March 11th and could have Weinstein spending decades in prison. Coronavirus concerns caused the stock market to drop sharply over the past few days, shedding nearly 1,000 points on Monday alone. Outbreaks of the disease have slowed in mainland China, but countries like South Korea, Japan, Italy, and even the U.S. have started to see cases rapidly develop. Officials at the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention say that Americans should prepare for more cases of coronavirus spreading to communities in the states. The Trump administration has asked Congress to authorize $2.5 billion to help stop the spread of the virus. For more national news and updates from around the world, check in with us next week. I'm Mason Howard for TCTV News.
Thank you, Mason.
The Texas Association of Future Educators had state conference in McAllen, Texas. 16 students from Timber Creek competed at the state competition. 10 blue ribbons were brought home, and Nia Oswalt, Rachel Harrell, and Kylie Griffin will be advancing to nationals in Washington, D.C. this summer.
Student Council will be hosting dress-up days next week to help look forward to spring break. Monday is Pajama Pants, Tuesday is Disney Day, Wednesday is Hawaiian Day, Thursday is 60s Day, and finally Friday is Falcon Wear, so be sure to show your Falcon pride.
Coming up on Timber Creek Today,
we discussed Kobe Bryant's memorial that happened this past week.
and an exciting reminder for Timber Creek students.
We'll be back after this short break.
We're having a celebration.
All right, we're just about to go ahead and take it back.
You have been chosen as our teacher of the year.
doing like an inappropriate lesson. It's great.
So you're always the English teacher of the year, right?
Yes. Thank you very much. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate it.
Hey seniors, high school's almost at an end and college is just around the corner. Let me show you how to order your high school transcripts.
First, go to kellertexas.scriptorder.com. The webpage that you'll see will be the transcript request form page. Click on the backpack if you're a student requesting transcript forms, and then fill out the information page. Once you've done that, sign your e-signature at the bottom of the page, and then it'll take you to another page that will allow you to select which colleges you want to choose to send your transcripts to.
That's how you order your high school transcript, guys. Acceptance letters are now on the way. See you guys later.
Welcome back, and now we'll take you to Nathan Hicks for some entertainment news.
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Nathan Hicks with your weekly dose of entertainment news. This week, Disney confirmed its first openly LGBTQ animated character in its newest Pixar film, Onward. Officer Spectre, a Cyclops police officer, will be voiced by actress Lena Waithe. This movie coincides with Disney's plans to become more diverse. The film's producer Corey Ray told Yahoo Entertainment that the introduction of Spectre just kind of happened. She was quoted saying, "It opens up the world a little bit." Onward's director, Dan Scallion, added that it's a modern fantasy world and we want to represent the modern world. Previously, Disney had their first confirmed openly LGBTQ character ever in their 2017 live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast. LeFou, played by Josh Gad, received many mixed reviews by audiences. While many applauded the inclusiveness that it brought, critics argued that the film giant either had gone too far or not far enough with the character. Additionally, theaters in Alabama refused to show Beauty and the Beast as a way to avoid backlash from their customers. Whether a similar response to Onward will take place still remains to be seen. Nevertheless, Officer Spectre will make her big screen debut along with her co-stars on March 6th. Harry Styles has already made his plans for Halloween this year, announcing Wednesday that he intends to be playing at Madison Square Garden October 30th and 31st. The UK-based singer has titled this special event Harryween. The pop star has asked fans who plan on attending Harryween to dress up in festive costumes. This announcement follows in light of Styles' successful release of his newest album, The Fine Line. In December, Billboard stated that the debut marked the biggest week for a pop album by a male artist in over 4 years. Styles will kick off his Love on Tour in April with shows across Europe, eventually making his way over to North and South America. He is expected to announce dates for Asia and Australia soon. However, tickets for Harryween will go on sale to the general public on March 6th. And Season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars began last Friday. The long-awaited final season of the animated series will be streaming on Disney+. The production, first produced by Lucasfilms on Cartoon Network, debuted in 2008, playing for a consecutive 6 seasons until the eventual sale of the Star Wars franchise to Disney in late 2012. Lucasfilm then announced that the series would be winding down, essentially sealing its doom. However, now, this final season is said to serve as a love letter to longtime fans who grew up watching the Clone Wars. It will take place during the events of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, including the execution of Order 66. All of this is in hopes of trying to tie up loose ends with beloved characters such as Captain Rex, Ahsoka Tano, and Darth Maul. But fans should be prepared, as many will see a final chapter being placed on a very sentimental moment in their lives. Episode 2 is available for streaming today. That's all for this week's entertainment news. I'm Nathan Hicks. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Nathan. Coming up after the break.
Christian catches you up on all you need to know about Timber Creek sports.
All ahead on Timber Creek Today. Stay tuned.
Our spring shows this year are The Book of Everything, which opens March 5th and runs from the 5th to the 7th. The Book of Everything is about a 7-year-old boy named Thomas who is growing up in post-World War II in Amsterdam in a very conservative religious household. Lots of rules, lots of strict discipline from his father, but Thomas is creative and has this huge imagination and wants to explore and break out of those boundaries and trying to navigate his life that way.
Come see The Book of Everything, March 5th,
6th and 7th at 7 p.m. Student tickets are $7, adult tickets are $10. Come support Falcon Theater.
Hey y'all, we're heading to the Timber Creek School parking lot to find some trash. Come take a look. We're out here in the wild trying to find some trash. There's some stuff that's rolling around for weeks. I see some trash. It's been here for 2 weeks. Another fine specimen here. Carton of milk. Thrown here, discarded, unwanted. Pick up your trash. No way. Do you realize how rare these are? Dude, you got a full drink. What? How can you be full in your stomachs, not full in your hearts? Pick up your trash. Oh, somebody's trying to sneak up on you. Somebody's trying to sneak up on you. Whoa. Get it. Jeez. Wow. Another milk carton. It's empty. Just like your souls. Pick up your trash. Don't let her. Keep a lid on it. Don't be trash. Pick this up.
This week's edition of Sportsnet. Last Monday, fans and loved ones from across the country converged at Staples Center, the area at which Kobe played with the Los Angeles Lakers. The celebration of life highlights was speeches, basketball stars, and such as greats Michael Jordan and former teammate Shaquille O'Neal, who joked about Kobe Bryant's ball hogging and fierce competitiveness, spirit and performances by Beyonce, Christina Aguilera. Also highlighting the night's final, Vanessa Bryant spoke of her husband growing him as a MVP of a girl's dads and her daughter too. Soon the taking started that she would have made a huge difference in the world of girls basketball, and last Friday the Falcons wrestlers team traveled to UIL State, and Timber Creek brought home along Cameron Rodriguez, Jocelyn Wedgman, Patrick Ponko, Daniel Epfield, and Johnny Hansen to climax the season and compress Texas. Falcon wrestlers fought hard, and Jocelyn placed sixth, and the respect of weight classes, and great job at State Falcons. Falcon track is in full stride already, as they have placed in the top 3 in the last 2 meets at the Fast and Jaguar Invitational. And today the team travels to Texan Stadium to run and throw. Northwest Texan and Invitational look out for Jacob Bostock and in the distance, and Karen Bees in the 100-meter dash, and as the make of the campaign towards the state championship, and Timber Creek baseball emerges from dugout of the off season, ready for the challenge of the conference. Coach Watson squad traveled to Weatherford yesterday to compete in the first game, the first competition tournament. This game, they won 5-2, and suppose the 3rd and 4th inning that sealed the game up to early Weatherford. Today, the team travels to Richland to play the 2nd game of the season. And great job, Falcons. That's it for this week's entire sports, Timber Creek Sports. Back to Andy and Brooke at the desk.
Thanks, Christian.
We will be back after the break. Yeah. Girl, please do not leave me. Stick around like my cheddar cheese. Don't got money, you can count on me. All I wanna know, do you think I'm muy guapo? Even if I'm not, all I need is $1. Keeping you in shape, girl, I really, really want ya. That's a circus. Hand me dancing around like I'm Perkins. Made me feeling like a clown. I'll never let you down. You're on top of my nachos. Forget my muchachos. I'll spend all my money just on your nachos. Trust me, girl. These nachos will rock your world. Call me Libre. In this ring, I stay. Girl, please do not leave me. Stick around like my cheddar cheese. Don't got money, you can count on me. That yellow, that cheesy, that eat it, so easy. Want that crunch crunch, dinner and for lunch. I'm first in line, never ever dash and dine. I'm sitting here slacking, snacking and attacking. Catch me off my block, you know that I ain't lacking. I drop fat stacks like Chuck Norris. My Wally says, guess what? It's time for the chorus. Girl, please do not leave me. Stick around like my cheddar cheese. Don't got money, you can count on me. That yellow, that cheesy, that eat it, so easy. Want that crunch crunch, dinner and for lunch. I'm first in line, don't ever dash and dine. Yeah, it's Friday, this is the way. TCOD, Quai's the OG. Nachos not free, dollar for me. Yeah. Hey girl, you're so beautiful. I wanna marry you, I wanna spoil you. You know me, I love you. Choir nachos. Yes, sir. Spring break is just around the corner.
That's right. Spring break is March 7th through 15th. So that means one more week of school and we're home free.
And seniors, that means graduation season is just around the corner as well.
Take a look.
Hi, I'm Matthew Gabaldon, and I'm here to introduce you to a revolutionary new product. Spring break. But first, let's go ahead and take a caller. Caller, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name's Jack McIntyre. I'm from Timber Creek High School. How long will this product take to come in, and how will it affect me?
You know, that's an excellent question. Spring break is a week-long break from school lasting March 7th through the 15th, and our extensive research has proven that it'll make students smile. How's that sound, Jack?
That sounds great. All right, yeah, I'll go get one right now.
Excellent. Be like Jack, and I'll see you next time.
Call 1-800-BUY-THIS today to receive your luxury spring break vacation.
And that's all for Timber Creek today.
Have a great day.
Girl